welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new here. My name is Elise and this is my mystical bookshelf, and today I'm going to go through some books that I have picked up from Goodwill and garage sales that my husband and I have went to. And so the first book is called Sheets. It's a graphic novel and I've never read it before, so this is kind of my first TBR video. And from what I can tell, this book is about a girl who runs a laundromat with her family, and her mom recently passed away, so it's kind of just her and her dad and her little brother. And she meets this ghost, I guess, named Wendell, and he's this character that's on the front. It says he died as a little kid, and now he has to roam the earth as a sheet, like a typical, like normal Halloween ghost what's the word I'm looking for? Like how ghosts are normally portrayed in like a silly, goofy way. So I'm kind of excited to read that. It looks like the imagery and the art is really beautiful, and there's some nice scenes that look like they belong in fall. So this technically could go on a fall to be read list, and it's definitely going to get me excited for fall because it's way too hot here right now, and I'm already ready for fall if I'm being honest. So yeah. And the next one that I picked up is by Raina Telgemeier. I read her before, but I've never read this one. This one's also about ghosts. I guess this is kind of like a pre-Halloween to be read list. And this one seems like it's about a family. It says on the back it's about Katrina and her family moving to Northern California because her little sister is sick, which is sad. And it seems like it's about Maya and Kat. Maya's the little sister and Kat is the older sister. And it sounds like it's about their adventures around their neighborhood that they moved to. And it seems like it sounds like it's about Day of the Dead, actually, which is kind of cool because it talks about ghosts. And on the back it says, as the time of year when ghosts reunite with their loved ones, which is usually what Day of the Dead represents. So that's kind of cool. So I'm really excited to read that too. I don't know exactly how I'm gonna like it, but I really do like reading graphic novels, and I especially like reading ones that revolve around fall because I love the artwork and it just always looks so pretty. And I like how they're like picture books for older people, which I think is really cool because who doesn't love a good picture book? I know I do. I'm trying to see if I can find a good artwork to show from this book because it sounds like it's really beautiful. I guess I like this part. This part looks like a nice little forest that was drawn. And I've read other books by Raina Telgemeier. I love her series, Smile and Sisters. Those are one of my favorite graphic novels. I read those when I was in middle school, so I should reread those. And the third book I picked up from a garage sale is called Real Friends by Shannon Hale. And I have no idea how to pronounce that, so I'm gonna try. It looks like it says Lu Yen Pham. I have read Shannon Hale before. I really like her Ever After High series, and I really like her rendition of the Monster High series too. But this one is called Real Friends, and I'm not exactly sure what this is about, but it looks like it's a coming-of-age story about best friends who grow apart, which is very relatable, and I'm excited to read that. I've never heard of this graphic novel, so it seems like it'll be very interesting. And looking at the art style, it's so cute. It looks like one of those old cartoons that you see in a newspaper. So I really like that, so I can't wait to read that. And these next two, I read the first one, but this is the American Girl books. I've read Meet Julie because I own Julie. She's my favorite American Girl doll that I have. And I got her when I was a little girl. So I've already read this one, but I'll probably reread it again to refresh my memory. but I picked up the rest of the series too. There's like 4 or 5 different Julie books, and I'm really excited to read the rest of the series because I think Julie's so interesting. I love that she's in the 70s, and I also really like the artwork in the American Girl books. It's kind of like a mini graphic novel, but it's not as many pictures, but I like the little pictures that are like in the bylines of the book, and I really love the 1970s fashion. I also really like that little drawing right there. That's like beautiful artwork. I love that you can see the chalk lines on the brick, and you can just really see the detail on these American Girl books. I always think they're so well illustrated and well written, so I'm really excited to get into reading the rest of Julie's series because I've only read her first book. I never read the other ones. And this next one I picked up is also a series, and it's one that I've been wanting to read for a while, but I haven't. It's called Whatever After. This is the second book, but I don't think they go in order, so I don't think it'll be a problem if I start with the second book, because I'm trying to hunt at Goodwill for books that I want to read instead of going to like Barnes & Noble or something, because Barnes & Noble is so expensive. And at Goodwill, all their children's books are 99 cents. So I'm like, yes please. So I have a couple books in the series that I found at Goodwill so far. I have the second one, the 5th one, the 6th one, and the very last one, which has to do with Alice in Wonderland. So I'm really excited to read these. I love that it's like a twist on a classic fairy tale. I've always thought twists on fairy tales were so interesting. Those are kind of my favorite middle grade books to read. Like, I love Ever After High. That's one of my favorite renditions of a fairy tale with a twist. But I'm really excited about this. I know it's about a girl and her sister, a girl and her brother who get caught in fairy tales and have to fix them. And I thought that sounded so interesting and so cute. I don't know why I haven't picked it up yet. Probably because I didn't want to like buy the whole series. But since I got it for so cheap, I thought I'd pick it up. So I'll tell you my thoughts on that in another video at some point. And then this is another story series, The Babysitter's Club. I know this one's super popular. I read these growing up, but it's been such a long time that it'll probably feel like reading it brand new again. And I also found these at Goodwill, as you can see by the Goodwill sticker on it. And I haven't read these in so long. I wanted to refresh my memory on them. I love The Babysitter's Club. I think the premise of it is so cute, and it's always been one of my favorite series. So I'm really happy that I found these and decided to pick them up. I found a couple. I found a lot yesterday, actually. I found almost like half of the series, I think. So I'm not sure how many books are in the Babysitter's Club series, but I know there's quite a few, because one of them said number 52, and I don't remember there being that many, but I guess there is. So I'm excited to start reading The Babysitter's Club again, because it's definitely a good story. And this next one I picked up, I remember this from when I was a kid, it's Stargirl. I remember it being pretty popular, but I had never read it before. I don't know why, but I saw this one at Goodwill too, and I just wanted to give it a shot. I'm not even really sure what it's about. I think from reading it on the back, it sounds like it's just a normal coming of age story, which is very inspiring, and I love that. And I didn't realize it was on Disney Plus. So once I read the book, I'm gonna have to watch the movie and see what I think about it. But I always think the books are better than movies, but I know some people don't always think that. So maybe comment below, do you like books or do you prefer movies? I know books are usually what people prefer, but sometimes movies are pretty good too. I think it all depends on the story and who did it. And this last book that I have to share is also a book that has a movie, The Lovely Bones. It came out when I was in middle school, I think. I remember watching the movie with my mom and my best friend, and it kind of scared me because it seemed pretty hardcore. And I wanted to read the book, but I think my mom told me that it would be too intense because the movie was pretty intense. So I kind of wanted to pick this up because I'm older now, obviously, and I want to see how graphic the novel is compared to the movie, because the movie was pretty graphic. So I'm really excited to read that. It kind of also goes with the theme of like Halloween and fall books, because I'm pretty sure this girl dies like in the near the fall time, and it'll be interesting to visit it and see how different it really was from the movie. But yeah, those are all the books that I've picked up so far from Goodwill and garage sales. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!